and parenting Eve for
I,
sure.
they're good humans, but I will say that Sarah, breaking down something that was the core finding of fair play is really important for your listeners, because no system, no ownership mindset's going to work unless we start changing a very core part of, and it's the number one rule that you see in fair play, right? This idea of all time is created equal. So what I found, the core finding of fair play, which was besides the fact of all this identity loss amongst women that was reported to me, that made me feel really sad and made me also feel like I had to write about it, which is where Unicorn Space
Right, which
came
is
from.
but it's also great in the sense that it normalized it. You
It
realize that
normalized
we're
it.
all
Exactly.
going
We're all
through
in
it.
it.
And the best part is, like you said in the book, you didn't just create the should I do list and then just leave us all to sort of stress about
No.
it. You actually created a solution to solve the should I do.
Yeah, and it's working. It's working, and it's a movement. And so anybody here, like I said, who has a partner who's equally doing the housework with you, come and join our movement. If you don't, then listen to what I'm saying here, which is this idea that your time is diamonds. So traditionally in society, what we see and what the research shows us is that we treat men's time as finite and we guard it. Society, women, men, we guard it like it's diamonds. And we view and value women's time as infinite. And we treat it like sand. You're probably, some of your listeners are probably too young, but if you remember Days of Our Lives, just think about like the hourglass where the sand is falling through it. That is women's time. And this is how it plays out. In the workplace, a lot of women end up opting out of the workplace like I did, based on the fact that their husbands make more money than them, right? And so that's sort of what was happening to me. But I would argue, I work in philanthropy. My husband works in private equity. My job is more valuable. So in the workplace, we know that men are paid often more than women, even in the same jobs. So we know women's time is not valued. If you're a woman of color, you're paid 50 cents on the dollar on average to a non-Hispanic white man. So already we know our time is not valued in the workplace. But what's fascinating to me, Sarah, was it was women. And it's why I ultimately ended up writing to women and not to men. It was women who were guarding men's time the worst, the most.
I know, it's such a strange phenomenon.